This is the first part in a series of tutorials on how to install, configure, and use the Beame-Gatekeeper. In this tutorial, we'll be installing on macOS. The best place to get started with the Beame-Gatekeeper is on our GitHub page. Just search for Beame-Gatekeeper on GitHub. You will find a small section which is called Get It Started. Just follow the steps, enter your email, prove you're not a bot, and the registration email will arrive almost instantaneously. Once you have that email, you'll be ready to install the Beame-Gatekeeper. In that email, there will be a registration token which will allow you to receive your first publicly trusted TLS cert from Beame. Using that cert, you will be able to manage and create your network of devices, issue additional certs, and things of that nature. Some really cool stuff. But for now, just copy and paste command from the email into your terminal window. It requires a super user access, so do that as sudo. By the way, we are installing this on OS X, and it might require a few small dependencies like Git. And if this is your development machine, you're most likely to have them already. If it's a brand new install, then it might complain and you might just have to install a few little things. But anyway, it's an installation process. It takes a few minutes. It doesn't have any real dependencies that you need to worry about. So nothing out of the ordinary. And it takes just a few minutes and it's going to work. After this process is done, you're going to use our launchd script. So just to tell you about that script a little bit. So there are actually two scripts. One is called launchd and one is called systemd. The launchd is for BSD-based systems and the systemd is for Debian-based systems. What this does is it installs the Gatekeeper under a separate user on your system. It installs it with the minimal level of privileges possible. And as such, it just basically isolates the Gatekeeper and all of its system components from the rest of your user data. So if there were an exploit or something were to break, it's not going to affect, or at least supposedly shouldn't affect, the rest of your system. So once the installation command has been completed, you can copy the install d command or the launch d command from the email into your command line as well. And that long string is your unique authorization token. So you will just do that and it's going to spit out a bunch of information. And at the end of this, you're going to have a URL, which is your admin URL. So you're going to take that URL and copy and paste it to a browser, and that will allow you to manage the Gatekeeper's admin console and basically take all of the necessary administrative actions with that. Now, you can also not copy the entire URL, but just the first part, just the host name, and that will basically get you to a login page where you can register with your mobile device, and we're going to take care of that in the next video. So if you like what we're doing, click share, like, and subscribe for more, and definitely come back for the video part 2 where we're going to enable mobile access and some other cool things.